And welcome back to the start of the second half. The Mustangs are back on the field, trailing this contest 21 to 28 in what has been, as promised, a very exciting first half. No different really than what we saw the first time these two teams played against each other. The only difference is this first half definitely very much turnover based on both teams both with multiple fumbles and interceptions. So kind of a sloppy performance in that sense. But both offenses, let's see if they can clean up their act. And let's see what happens here in the second half as the winner will advance to the semifinals of the CIF playoffs. So certainly not a game at this magnitude that the coaching staffs of other squads would be hoping for this many turnovers. Let's see what they come out with here in the second half, though.
It'll be interesting to see what defensive coordinator Ray Lee will do as far as adjustments go. I know he's done. I would be pretty happy with if I was him, with the job my defense has done against West Torrance, creating those turnovers and limiting them to 28 points. This high potent team has been scoring in the upper 40s all season long, so let's see if the Mustangs can at least hold them and create more turnovers, and let's see what Coach Morrow will do offensively to try and prevent some of those first half mistakes.
Of course, as we see Lawson Gill with a nice return out here for the Mustangs. Of course, the biggest problem the Mustangs defense has had has been on that three receiver set. They've been dropping on that coverage on that middle receiver. Let's see if they can make that adjustment. Meantime, the Mustangs offense has struggled. The most formidable attack of this Mustangs offense all season long has been that option play. And it's not just been one player, it's been the quarterback McLean who's gotten big plays at quarterback keeping the ball. It's been Frank Love with big plays. It's been Brandon Mills with big plays. And of course the big play player himself, Lawson Gale, with monster plays. So far tonight, the only one of those players that has really made an impact has been Lawson Gale. He's had a couple of big breakaway type plays. Meantime, Mustangs turnovers continue. That one, a little miscommunication there on the handoff. That one drops loose by McLean. Picked up by West Torrance. This is definitely not the start Mustangs coaching staff wanted to see by this offense. Warriors, meantime, now on 1st and 10, running straight up the middle. A couple broken tackles finally brought down. 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, one thing you risk with that veer option attack is the quarterback putting the ball into the running back's stomach and then taking it out at the last second. Has a tendency for causing fumbles, but it does have a tendency to make big plays. So it is a give and take on that side of the ball.
And of course, as the Warriors complete the first down, get another nice pass completion here. Of course, it does make me wonder, Jeremy. All season long, you've seen the Mustangs go with one quarterback or another quarterback for an entire contest. This really the first time all season long we've seen Coach Morrow flip-flop quarterbacks not only throughout the game but throughout the drive. Makes me wonder if that is having any sort of impact. We've seen a couple fumbles now by Mustangs quarterbacks on simple handoff plays out of that veer offense. Maybe that timing is just a little bit off. Meantime, as we see R.J. Coleman with a big defensive stop.
And another reason why they might be flipping quarterbacks is we've seen McLean on the defensive side of the ball with a nice interception. And Ray Lee needs some defensive backs to counter this high potent West team.
As we see West, that high potent offense right there, QB keeper right up the middle, nothing fancy, but they get into the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors. And point out for attempt is up high, straight, and good. That puts the Warriors with a 2-touchdown lead all of a sudden. West able to take advantage of the Mustangs' turnover.
Let's see what the Mustangs can do here on offense, as they have been struggling.
Wow, dangerous, dangerous play. Of course, West very well aware of the return abilities of Lawson Gale. So they have been clearly making a point to stay away from him on the kick returns. As we see Frank Love show he has some running abilities as well. And he gets himself into the end zone. A big touchdown for the Mustangs.
Again, we see the explosive nature of that veer offense, that faking to the running back, which frees up the quarterback. And as you see, that he just, at that point, the West Torrance defenders were focused in on the running ability of the quarterback, and Frank Love was able to get past the initial front line of the West Torrance Warriors, and then there was no one left to stop him.
Right, which we saw earlier on Lawson Gale's big touchdown run on that exact same play to the left side. The West Torrance Warriors got caught up in a wrong defensive scheme. No safety help at all, so once that running back was able to break those first couple tackles, no one else on the West Torrance defense was there to help out. Easy touchdown. For, in this case, Frank Love gets the Mustangs back to a 1-touchdown deficit. Meantime, the Mustangs on the pooch kick. Warriors on a nice return. Still on his feet, finally knocked out of bounds. Knocked down by the kicker Sublet with the tackle. Both teams have been trying to get very tricky in the terms of the kickoff game, but hasn't really worked all that well for either team. West has already tried a couple of onside kicks, neither of which have been successful, and instead of giving the Mustangs some good field position. That time the Mustangs tried a pooch kick and West got a good retreat. Maybe some of these teams should just consider going back to the traditional kick. Warriors meantime on the completion. It's first and 10, but oh, this time they try to stay on the ground and the Mustangs Mills throws him down.
Yeah, and Evan Miller, number 3, assisted on that tackle as Mills went high and Miller went low. They brought him down in the backfield.
Nice 4-yard loss by the Mustangs defense on the tackle. So it's 2nd and 14 for the Warriors. Got back, looking middle, looking deep middle. Has a receiver, but 2 Mustangs are there. It is knocked down. Great job on coverage by the Mustangs. Number 11, McLean, and number 18, Prim. Optimus Prim making a big play on defense there. And again, Jeremy, you talked about McLean on defense. There he was. Meantime, West Torrance, with the little nifty move there, almost fumbling while he was running that one straight up the middle. The ball actually slipped to his backside. He was able to shift it back forward and get the first down. Meantime, Warriors trying to keep it on the ground, only get 1 yard on the play, so it's 2nd and 9. The Mustangs have done a pretty good job overall tonight against the rushing attack of the Warriors. Meantime, Warriors under pressure. QB scramble, finally knocked down by R.J. Coleman.